Hello, hello. Good morning, good day, good evening to wherever you are in the world. My name is Nullius Verba, and I'm looking a little small today. Let me see if I can't fix that. Bit big. But for now, we'll make that work. How are y'all doing today? I've been having a very good day today. The weather has cooled down, the rain has come, the heat has abated for just today. So I am rather pleased with myself. If I do say so myself, I'm very happy. Unfortunately, the heat's coming back tomorrow, and with it, I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of a wave of humidity, but it is what it is. Not much can be done about that. So how are you guys doing today? It is the weekend. Work week is over for those of you who work Monday to Friday, so you got that to look forward to. Weekend's coming up. Weekend's basically here. It's like what I like to tell my kids. Whenever it was Friday and they were going home with their mom and dad, enjoy your weekend. The weekend starts now. As far as I'm concerned, the weekend starts the millisecond your work responsibilities end. So for like most folks who work like an office job, office retail, whatever, the minute you walk out the door and get in your car and the boss can't, hey, can you come back here and do this thing? As far as I'm concerned, that is the minute the weekend starts. Friday afternoon, Friday evening, that's when it starts. Okay, good to see you, novel lady. Thanks for saying hi. I always love that. When I was a childcare worker, the assistant teacher in the daycares, my weekends always started fairly late. Like most folks got off like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whenever it was. I would always see the other teachers leave, and I would only leave as soon as the last child left, and my boss was like locking up for the night. I don't know. I never really like to wake up too early all that often. I don't prepare as well as I can. So I always got the afternoon shifts. I never really asked for the morning shifts. I mean, from what I can tell, the few times I did come in the mornings, it's usually very hectic. It's usually like parent moms and dads trickling in with their kids, one or two at a time. So you hang out with them, do some coloring, put out some snacks, get ready for the rest of the kids to show up, and wait for everyone else to like be there. That's all right, I guess. I could have handled that, but I always came in like a little bit later. Like I come in, head teacher nips out to the bathroom, gets supplies, things like that. Speaking of work, I might. I don't know how this is going to affect my streaming schedule just yet. I know it's kind of like shaky even at the moment, just because of weather affecting me and all that. I'll try and talk to my family about putting in the air conditioning soon in my room. It's going to be a bit weird with how the electricity works in my house, things like that. At worst, I don't even know. We might have issues with sound and like that. If we can't get it to work, then we'll just have to stream at the mercy of the weather. At best, you might have to deal with some noise in the background and a fairly cooled off, streamer, which would be good for me. But we'll see. We'll do what we can. We won't do what we can't. And I do apologize for all the lack of streams I've been doing lately. I would have done like one this morning. It would have been like a great time to do it. But one, I like to leave my windows closed just because I understand that streaming content creation is a very loud and noisy line of work. I have a brick wall between me and my neighbors right now. Like, I don't want to disturb them too much, but unfortunately, with what I'm doing, there's not much I can do about my level of sound except, pardon, Darren's coming back up to say hi. Oh, geez, a lot of hiccups today. God, what do we even need for dinner today? Yeah, we had some burgers. Yeah, no, Monomayo, she's Marissa Ravencroft is really into burgers. Like, and I agree with her like wholeheartedly. If you can customize your burger and get like all the fixins and all the toppings on it, like some crunchy veggies, something like juicy in there too. I know some of you guys don't like your tomatoes. Like, I don't know how you guys feel about tomatoes, like things like pickles. I personally am okay with tomatoes because I remember my grandpa telling me that they're full of vitamins. They're very good. They're very good for young men. Oh, but the women, they don't need that vitamins. Oh, it's garbage. Oh. He's a character, I guess. I'm pretty sure he was just trying to encourage me to eat my vegetables and kind of digging at my grandma, who I think didn't like tomatoes. Well, that's a thing. But if you can customize your burgers, it's great. Like tonight, I'm trying to do something different. I've been trying to brown my buns. Like what I do at the very least is I just take my bread buns, I put them like faced the white side like down on the pan, just fry them up for a little bit until they're like brown and hard and crunchy, and then put them on. That's been pretty good because it adds more texture to the burger. Taste-wise, I don't really notice a difference, but texture-wise, it's pretty good. I really like that. Like, if you can just get the right burger going, like, it's the best food in the world. But you have to be careful with it. Like, what's wrong with that? I customized my burger. There's nothing wrong with that, novel lady. I thought you were logging off soon. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like, burgers can be great. But if, like, the vegetables aren't quite... To put it simply, I guess, I saw a MatPat food theory video about how, like, you want the food elements to contrast each other. If everything blends together, it's like a pudding. Oh, brown your buns. Well, I don't know what the other word for it is. Hamburger buns? Like, I don't know what other, like, similes and metaphors are, like, comparing things. Like a different word choice. Not antonyms, synonyms. It's been a while since I've been, like, in an English classroom. I don't remember half these, like, vocabulary words. But, like, my diction, as far as the bread holdings that you put on a burger, I don't know what the other words you can use for that are. If you'd like to, enlighten me, novel lady, I'd be more than willing to change my diction for you. But we had that for dinner. It was pretty good. And anyway, we're probably, for today's streaming, I figured what I'll be doing in the evenings is I'll be doing, like, non-consequential stuff, like, not story-related to, like, games. We're not going to be starting anything as much as I can. We'll be doing, like, gameplay loop, grinding material things. Like, Hades is good for this, except for, like, the story elements. So that'll be, like, in-betweenish, Hades 1 and 2. We'll do, like, lots of Hollow Cure during this hour. If I've already, like, beaten the game or if I'm well into it, we'll be playing and, like, wrapping up details in the evenings and things like that. But, like, for things like starting a new game, like Assassin's Creed, Pokemon games I haven't touched yet, we'll probably be doing, like, full proper playthroughs, like, at normal times, which would be, like, 3-4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whereas this is more 10, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for grinding stuff, for just chilling out, relaxing, having fun, since folks on my time are either going to sleep or getting ready to go to sleep, which, again, is why I've got my windows closed. I don't want to disturb my neighbors too much, but I can't do too much about what I've already got going. So here's what I'm going to do. And here's also the thing. I'm a little bit scared because last time I tried booting up my Elgato a bit early, and that crashed out on me because I had it waiting for like 20 minutes, and it didn't like that, I guess. So I couldn't do Pokemon. I'm going to try loading it up now. We'll get it. It's in a little corner, and we'll see if this will work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to just quickly pivot to Hades, and we'll see if that works. All right, I've got my Elgato loaded up. Okay, it looks like it's recording. All right. I can see what's on my screen now. I'm going to go ahead and go over to this scene. And we're going to see if you guys can see it. Okay, we don't... Oh, that's the wrong scene. That's my web browser scene. That's not what I wanted you to see. Okay, let's see. Ah, here she is. And I think that'll work just fine. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think you guys can hear that noise now. That subtle click, 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 click. There we go. I think that's good to go. Don't know what that is. We'll leave it activated just for now, just because why not? I'm assuming it's recording something on its end. I'm not really concerned about that too much. We'll just hop right in. And I'll give you a little context. I have beaten this game already. I've gotten to the main story. I've gotten through the DLC. I've got nearly level 100 Pokemon on my team. I've got a bunch of shinies. I'll introduce you to them in a moment or two. But there's not much we can do together. We'll wrap up some basic stuff, but there's not much left. There's legendaries I can round up. There's guys I can grind levels for. There's some basic things I can do, but for now we're just gonna chill out. I think one of the main things we'll do is we'll grind a little bit. We'll try and fill out our Pokedex a bit. Again, grind levels, Pokedex, do some battling. We can also try looking for legendary Pokemon out there. Oop! But here's the first thing we're doing. Well, first we'll show you my guy. This is him. This is my Nullius. He's got a little purple beret, glasses just like me, big old green eyes. And he's wearing a little tracksuit. I thought it was cool. And he's got a little goofy Pokeball haircut down there. It's a bit goofy and silly, I know, but anyway. We also introduced my boys and girls. We'll start with the highest. This is my Hydreigon. I named her Wicked because she reminds me of not Glinda. God. Novel lady, help me out here. You're a fan of stuff. You're knowledgeable. It's Glinda and the Wicked Witch. She'll get back to me in a sec. But like, here's my Hydreigon. She is shiny. I like her very much. Here's my Lucario. Also shiny. Not all of my guys are shiny, but it's just most of them because I transferred a lot of them from Pokemon Go. This guy was from an event. So let me see if that actually shows up. Yeah, transfers from Pokemon Go. And this is my Lucario. Got him from a different event in Pokemon Home. This is my Lieutenant Snuffles. He's actually a Chin-Pao. I don't know if the Chinese pronunciation there was any good, but he is my cute little fluffy boy. I love him very much. He does have a broken sword in his teeth. We'll get those out eventually. This is my Milotic. He is Wet Noodle. I love him very much. He is a good boy. He's very slippery and cute. This is my very regal snake. I named him Rexurigum. I know you guys, if you guys know anything about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they have like certain like mighty Pokemon events. This is one of them. Yeah, Rexurigum the Unrivaled. This one was a real bitch for me to try and get because he has the ability Contrary, which lowers... If it moves, try to lower it, it'll increase that move instead. So... Actually, hold on. Reverses any stat changes affecting the Pokemon, so attempts to boost its stats, then said lower them. Attempts to lower its stats will boost them. Yeah. So yeah, it was a bit of a bitch. And this is the one I'm trying to grind up right now, is Immernoct. My little Ceruledge. I recently just got finished. Oh, God, man. My hiccups are killing me today. Jesus Christ. Let me just quickly, before I start hucking up or whatever. This is a shiny I found recently. Pokemon had a little event where certain guys in each area were boosted. So I went shiny hunting for some Charcadets, and I found a bunch of these guys. And I took one, this girl here, and she is now my go-to Ceruledge. But I see that my Oshi, my Kami Oshi, Carmine is here. Are they doing a double battle, or are they thanking me or something? I'm going to assume they're going to let me battle them. I'm only going to battle Carmine because she is Bae. Let me see. And I will go with... Yeah. No. We'll go with Lieutenant Snuffles and Rexurigum for this. Because reasons. Let me talk to them and see if they're actually just doing an event. Yes. Hey, you seem bored. Want me to battle you? Yeah, I definitely would. Please. I'll show you what real talent looks like. I love you so much, Carmine. Hold on, let me see if I can get some pictures. All right, show me what you got. There we go. All right, Pokemon Trainer Carmine threw out Mightyena and Toucannon. Here's Lieutenant Snuffles and Rexurigum. Yeah, Intimidate does not work like that, buddy. All right, Sacred Sword and Icicle Crash. We'll try Icicle Crash on Toucannon, and Rexurigum will get to work on Mightyena. Is that Quick Claw? I have no clue what it is. Toucannon started heating up its beak. Neato. There we go. See you later, Toucannon. I bid you adieu. Alright, get him, Rexurigum. There we go. And with each Leaf Storm, he only grows stronger. Love it. Alright, Scrafty is next. Little gangster. Next is Ninetales. Not great. Because Ninetales fucks up both my guys. Oh, it's Intimidate again. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we could use Sacred Sword on Scrafty. That would be super effective. And you don't have much here that's great against Ninetales. Let me go back, actually. What can you do? Let's just throw a Sacred Sword against Ninetales. Actually, wait, no, you've got... I will let Ninetales live for one turn. We'll do a Swords Dance to get back our strength. And then we'll just throw another Leaf Storm at Scrafty so we can up our attack more. And if it comes down to it, we'll try and throw a Dragon Breath or whatever it is at Ninetales. I'm not too worried. I'm not going to feel too sweaty going up against Carmine. I'm also just doing this because I love seeing her. Okay, there we go. He only grows stronger. There we go. My Flamethrower, not great. It's about a third of the health. And we get to heal. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. More Pekko. Alright, I want to use Sacred Sword on more Pekko. Actually, let's focus down more Pekko, because I remember if more Pekko I think has a choice band, or no, Focus Sash. So we need to double down on more Pekko. We'll do one last Leaf Storm on more Pekko, and then we'll focus down Ninetales. Yeah, there we go. Good Sacred Slash, but unfortunately, Focus Sash is still in play. So we'll get that down, and we'll keep going. If you can't tell, I've done Carmine's battle a bunch of times. She is easily one of my favorite characters in Pokemon just because, like, I don't know, I like her design. She's cute, she's pretty, she's all that stuff. But also, she reminds me of me a bit. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot. Ah, it's a crit. That's why. Oh, and that's fire. That's not great. Could you heal it because you love me? When you say you love me, do you mean it? When you say hold me, can you feel it? But no. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, one of the reasons I like Carmine so much is because she's kind of like... I know some people don't like this about her, but the main reason I kind of like her is because she was mean to her brother, but she's also trying to like help him out in a way. She wants to be a good sister, but she can't help but like tease him and be mean to him sometimes. Like, I'm literally the same with my little brother. Like, I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be rude and mean, but my brain won't stop clicking the be mean button. I logically know I need to stop. I need to stop doing this. I need to stop saying that to him. It's not nice. I shouldn't be doing this, but the big brother gene is strong. And like to see another person doing that and struggling with it kind of brings me comfort. That's why I really like Carmine's character. I know people they'll bash on her like, "Oh my god, I hate this character. She's so mean. She's so awful. I hate this." Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay, fuck off then. Go like somebody else. You can hate on her as much as you want. I'll love her. My love for her will cancel out your hatred. So take that. Power of love wins. Alright, Dragon Pulse. I don't know if this will do enough, but let's see. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay. We're going to terrestrialize. Yeah, I know with the Switch 2, this animation goes a lot faster and a lot quicker. It's a lot smoother looking too. But I still only have the Switch 1. Don't think you can steal the spotlight from me. Time for some terror action. Yeah, show me that smile, please. There we go. Need plenty of commemorative pictures. Alright. Yeah, I know you're doing grass, Terra type for Sinistra. Show me your moves. Alright, Lieutenant Snuffles, you got this. Oh, God. It really didn't do it? Might be the burn that's holding me back here. All right, Dragon Pulse. There we go. Okay. All right. Lieutenant Snuffles isn't looking great. Oh! Oh, Sinister flinched! The difference between you and me is we both looked into the void, and you flinched. Once more, please. What's Gastro Acid? It takes away their ability. I'll see if that has any effect. Oh, it's just because I want Lieutenant Snuffles to actually get the kill. There we go. Cooled Sinistcha Latte. There we go. Opposing Sinistcha fated. See you later, big guy. Good job. I think I won here in spirit anyway. Oh, I gotta love her. At least I do. Alright. I don't know if I gotta worry about healing up my guys, but we're all good here. Alright. Big loading screens, big loading screens. Just to be clear, I let you win, okay? Yeah, no you didn't. Thank you for the carbos. You're gonna get a whooping next time, you'll see. God, I love you. Please marry me. Like, not IRL, because I'm an actual grown man. Or rather, I'm a cat boy. I'm a cat man. I'm a cat man. And I go dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Alright. We are done with that. We don't really need to do much healing. We'll put Imranoct back in the lead, and we're going to go back to Paldea, and we're going to try and grind out some Pokedex entries. Let me see. There's the Pokedex, Kitakami, and Blueberry. Huh, that's a lot. So yeah, we gotta work on Florgato and Meowscarada. So yeah, we're in the latter half of the Pokedex. We're close to the end. But there's still some guys. So there's the starters, naturally. We need to get Palma. I think that's a friendship evolution thing. We'll do that later. Wigglytuff. Okay. Oh, and Tandemouse. I haven't even seen yet. Dockspun. I think for now, I'll just take some of these early starting Pokemon, put them on my party, and then we'll just go around, grind, and level up. We'll do all that good stuff. But first, we have to actually go to, what's it called? Paldea. So, let's see. Ooh. They're still doing this event? I would love to do this, but I've already got like 4. I've already got like 4 shiny Charcadets. I love Charcadet so much. He's a little goober. I love him. He turns into just like such a massive edgelord. But for now, let's go just spawn at our place. At our house. And we'll just go ahead and grab some dudes that need evolution quests. I'll try and, what was it, Palmy into, not Palmont. We'll deal with it in a sec. But yeah, it's a long loading animation sequence. So you have to unload Blueberry Academy, take all their assets out. Then you have to load in Paldea, put all its assets in, make sure everything's lickety split good, and then you can actually drop the player in. Okay. Good. So we're gonna stick with Imranoct for now, because Imranoct, she needs some grinding. The rest of these boys and girl can go ahead and go back in the box. Yeah, here's my other shinies. No, not shiny. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it was just these 3 then. And here's my actual, like, first Ceruledge. I call him Tin Man. You're just a Tin Man, Booker! A Tin Man! Hold on. Just press the button. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, those are some shinies, oh god. Are, like, all my boxes full? Yeah, okay. Oh, I get it. So, the boxes that have a lid closed are completely filled up. The boxes that have, like, a Pokeball in them have spots. Okay. So, we'll just drop this guy in one of them. Okay, because we're not worried about these 2 random Chocolates I've got. We'll put them here. We'll move some of these guys around. Is this the... one I got from Carmine? You see. Yes. That's them. No gender. Yeah, we're keeping this one. We're not throwing them out. They are our delightful little guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Something, something. French, French, Frenchy, Frenchy, French. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Immernoct, Stay, Rex Regum, Wet Noodle, Lieutenant Snuffles. Come on out. Wicked, come on out. No one mourns the wicked. Okay. We're going to save real quick. Okay. Does Immernoct have the moves I'd like? Let me see. Weak Armor, Bitter Blade, Shadow Claw, Ally Switch, Sword Stance. Yeah, this is all good, I think. Alright, we're not worried about Cerulege at all. No, that's the map. That's the map. That's the map. That's the menu. This is the Pokedex. Okay. Let's see. So we want to level up. Hold on. Yeah, we want to level up a Sprigatito. So let's try and get that first. I should have some shiny ones from Pokemon Home, I think. I don't know if I've transferred them yet. But I'll just look around my box. Actually, rather than literally just, is it in this one, is it in that one, let's go ahead and just search. Sprigatito. Down here somewhere. S-K-M-N-O. Sprigatito. Oh, fudge. Oh, I'm still used to these Xbox controllers. Why do they have to be, like, flipped to the Switch controllers? I mean, I logically know, like, they can't have the exact same layout. Otherwise, someone from Japan's going to sue them. Okay, we've got one. Let's see who it is. Double 5 Sprigatito, where'd you come from? Where did you actually come from? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's one of the ones that has like the special abilities. Change the Pokemon type to the type of the move it's about to use. This works only once each time the Pokemon enters battle. Okay, that's neat. Alright. Sprigatito, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Okay, who else? I know there was Jigglypuff, Fido, and who else? Yeah, Palmy to Palmo to Palmot. Okay, I don't get what the naming scheme is, but whatever. Okay. Let's get... The buttons. The buttons! Okay. Search, please. I would like the P's. Let's try Palmo. Alright, result found. Where did I find you, friendo? Alright, yeah, this is my game. Alright, good. Welcome to the team, welcome to the team. Next. Yeah, please stand up like a normal person, Nullius. Okay. Who's the next one? Yeah. Okay, we need Wigglytuff. I don't remember how we get Wigglytuff. I think it's just a Moonstone. But I'll still pull him out anyway. We need Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Not a lot of J Pokemon, interestingly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. I'll go with this one. It might be a shiny. Oh, yeah, it's a shiny. It's one of the ones I found from Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go has its faults. It has its issues, but it's easily one of the best ways I've found to get just shiny Pokemon in general. Like, I know, like, Pippa was criticizing it for this, that, and the other thing. But, like, okay. Let's get Tandemaus and Fido. Like, I still love it. I still use it nearly every day. It gives me an excuse to go out and have fun with my mom, my family, things like that. I have to get my brother hooked into it, hopefully. But we'll see. Okay, Tandemouse and then Fido. Okay. Search for Tandemouse. Okay. Don't need to search who you are. You're one of mine. And now, oh, crap. We want a Fido. It shouldn't be too hard to find, but I'm still gonna look it up anyway. F. I imagine F might have more searches for things. Fido. Okay. Okay, let's go for this guy. Oh, he's got such a cute face. Oh my goodness. Oh, you good little boy. Oh my goodness. You're such a cute fluffer buffer duffer. Oh my. Okay. So. Alright, I don't know what the particular evolution requirements are for each Pokemon. I think Sprigatito is just leveling up, basically. Palmo is friendship requirement, I believe. I know some Pokemon have like evolution quests, which is kind of bull, but we'll deal with it for now. Jigglypuff, I think, is just a Moonstone. Tandemouse, I think you gotta level up. Fido, level up, I believe. Or like facing like Fire-type Pokemon, I'm not entirely sure. If we're having a hard time level up certain guys, I'll just look it up on like online. For now, I'm gonna try Jigglypuff with the Moonstone to see if that works. Where do I even have my stones? There's Terra Shards and things like that. There's hold items. Where's the rocks? The rocks. The rocks. The rocks. Ah, the rocks. Okay. We can, in fact, just use a Moonstone on Jigglypuff. Okay. That'll make our life a tiny bit simpler. Alright. Yeah, the only difference between Jigglypuff and normal and shiny Jigglypuff is the green eyes. Which Wigglytuff retains. They're just like me in real life. You know, in VTuber form, I've just got these yellow eyes. Let me see if I can do the robot voice again. Let me see which one it is.
Number 61. Wigglytuff. Balloon Pokemon. Normal. Berry type. Height 3.3 inches. Weight 26.5 pounds. The rich, fluffy fur that covers its body feels so good that anyone who feels it can't stop touching it.
Alright, there we go. Alright, Wigglytuff down. Easy clap. Alright. First, before I put it back in the boxes, let me see who we can pull out next. That's Wigglytuff done. We need Dachshund. Oh, we haven't gotten Smoliv stuff done yet. I don't think there wasn't a shiny event for that yet. Let me see if there is. I don't know if they're still doing, like, expanded Smoliv spawn. They are, actually. You know what? For leveling up, we're going to grind Smoliv spots. And see if we can't find a shiny one. For now, I'll look for my next best option. We'll try and get that for... Oh, we need to get... I forget what it's called. It's the final evolution of Carkol. Okay. Not the map. Not the Pokedex. Damn you. Reverse controls. Okay. First off, search. It was K. Because it can't be the actual proper spelling. No, it wasn't. It was C? Yeah, Carkol. Yeah, Cole wasn't spelled right. That's fine, okay. I've got 2 of them, okay? Alright, this one's a girl. It's a beautiful baby girl. Alright. Now we'll go off and grind Smolivs. Let me see if I can find one in the high-level area. Asobo Desert's alright. Ooh, that might be better. I don't know why there's a bunch in the snow. but we can do the ones in the snow first. Let's head to Monte Nevada and see how many we can grind out. We'll try and do like a, we might. I don't know if I should. We might do a little sandwich thing first. We'll see. I'm not entirely invested in just trying to find a shiny one. I'm mostly invested in just seeing if we can do it. This is a good excuse to grind some XP. Things like that. Looks like it's in a rockier area. Okay. Miraidon. Fast, fast, fast. I'm gonna step on the gas. Tonight we fly and be a ladder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be so quick as the Flash, and I'll be your hero. Okay. We're just gonna throw out you, our edgy girl. Just go ahead and smack the Smolives. Yeah, I think Immernoct right now is more high level than half the guys here. Let me see. Yeah, 35. Yeah, it's no problem. It's really no big issue. So we can just chill, relax, grind out some dudes, and let her do her edgy girl thing. Go ahead. All right. Meantime, I guess we can chat a little bit. How have you guys been doing? It is summer. It is... Has school let out for you guys? If you're students, let me know if you guys have like school let out yet. I think school let out for me. I live in the like the East Coast America area. Oh Jesus Christ! Right here. We live in that kind of area. That's where I live. So schools by now definitely let out, I think. Oh jeez. These guys, right here. There we go. I know as like a student, everyone looks forward to summer, and I can't lie. When I was a student, I looked forward to it too. Not for the heat, not for the hotness, just for the break from school, from the break from homework and schoolwork, and having to think and do this and that and all that stuff. Like when I was a kid, I was a very straight-laced student. I did my work, did my homework, did all that good stuff. Didn't really question my teachers too much. All was good. My favorite lunches, my favorite classes, rather. I don't know if you guys had, like, your favorites. Like, I know some people are, like, very nerdy and, like, math. Some people, prefer lunch. Lunch is my favorite class. Some folks love gym. I had a lot, like... I know there was, like, one particular student in my classes in my year who was very academically not inclined, but a lot more of a gym guy. Not even, like, a gym guy. Just, like, he was very sportsy. I think he was, like a very good wrestler. And by God, my school treated him like he was royalty. Like, I gotta be careful, man. I remember my grandpa tried to, like, beat me saying the word "like" out of me. Not physically, but he wanted me to stop doing it. So I'll try and... I gotta be more careful about it. But anyway, to get back to that story... They treated him exceptionally well, like he was the pride of the school. Like he was some prodigal prince. Because remember, in class once, I don't know if his parents were pushing him extra hard, if he had like really high expectations or whatever. But remember, in English class, our teacher was giving a lecture, teaching us about like Romeo and Juliet, tones, and like author intent, things like that. And he was nodding off and... And then she just fell asleep in class. The teacher knew. Because she walked by him at one point, looked at him, and just let it be. Like, if anybody else had done that in class, she was fairly strict. She definitely would have given them an earful. Definitely would have given them an earful. But no, he was a star, wrestling star, doing this and that, doing very well, very popular. I won't deny that I was exceptionally jealous of him just because he was popular, getting a lot of special attention. I didn't always like it, but I kind of understand now. Like, I understand why they liked him, because he was doing things for the school, bringing attention, like getting trophies, winning competitions, things like that. Schools always love that, getting their names out there, being made more and more famous. But just as a guy who thought intelligence was everything, being smart was everything, I kind of realized that's not the best approach to it. Like, I still remember as a child, like elementary school, thinking intelligence is everything. If I can just outsmart everything, then I'll have my way with life. I'll get exactly what I want, no problems, nothing will go against me. I'll get life just eating out of the palm of my hands, which I've learned later is not true. For anyone who's seen like an anime or like watched like dark fantasy or just anything with a villain in it, really, that's even sort of remotely accurate, you'll know that it's the unofficial rule that you need connections. You need to know somebody. Like, the most negative way you can put this is nepotism. Like, hey, I know a guy. He'll hook you up, that kind of thing. The most positive way you can put that is, have lots of friends, networking, things like that. But I still prefer to think of it as, like, just, it's everybody's friend getting benefits. And, as a young man, if I was smarter, I would have kind of realized that sooner. But I thought friends would slow me down. I'm a one-man army of intelligence. I can do whatever the hell I... Nope. No, pass, Nullius. That's not how it works. You want to be a well-rounded human being with friends and interests and hobbies and activities, and an active social group, and people you can reach out to and talk to and hang out with. Not just being some weird edgelord who thinks being a smarty pants is number one. I believe there was like some like meme of like 3 men all being granted wishes. They each get one. The first man asks for unparalleled beauty, and the genie grants his wish. He becomes super beautiful. Every woman and man around him wants to be with him, be him. They adore him, gets on like magazine covers, things like that. He enjoys his life. The second man wishes for to be a rich man. If I were a rich man, all I want is So yeah, he gets like as many stocks as he can carry. He gets all the financial connections in the world. He invests in Bitcoin before it became popular when it was pennies. And he becomes the richest man overnight. He marries any woman of his choice. He has a bajillion children, and he lives a very happy life. The third man comes up and wishes to be the smartest man in the world. And the genie bestows upon him every ounce of knowledge that he can spare that will fit into this man's brain. Every piece of historical trivia, every piece of scientific know-how and knowledge, every mathematical equation, every social truth, every unhidden truth, everything. And he thinks for a bit and realizes, fuck, I should have wished for money. Because that was my line of thinking. If I'm just a smarty, I can do whatever I want. Because I had seen like cartoons like Dexter's Laboratory and like Johnny Test and things like that. Like geniuses were all over the place and they were doing like amazing things. What I didn't quite realize as a kid was that those were animators and cartoonists like kind of encouraged like people to get into like the STEM program, like science, technology, engineering, math, because I think it was roughly around the time when like data was coming out saying that China and other countries were leading over American students in terms of intelligence. So they were like putting out content and shows to try and encourage folks to get into the sciences, be scientists, be like technology folks, be an engineer, be better at mathematics, things like that. Old Cold War stuff. I didn't quite realize at the time that they weren't trying to tell me that smarts is king. Because smarts are important. Like, Peter Baelish from Game of Thrones got that very well. He learned that lesson very well. You can be the smartest man alive. But if that's all you've got, then you're not going to have a good time. You're going to have a very bad time, in fact. Well, are any of these guys ready to level up? Or, like, evolve? Because, hold on, Sprigatito should be evolving by now. Let me just bring Ceruledge back to get off my little smarty pants tangent here. Should they be evolving? Not sure what to do about this. me see if I've got any like candies I can give them. Not boxes. I can't really give them boxes. Talking to the other Pokemon buddies in the boxes doesn't really help. I think it's over here with candies. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give one rare candy to you. Let's see if that makes you evolve. Okay, here we go. All right. You guys enjoy Sprigatito evolving. I'm going to drink some water. I know a lot of people were talking about how they didn't like Sprigatito going from a all fours kind of Pokemon to a two-legged bipedal Pokemon. They don't like the furry dynamic. They're not really a fan of that. I think it's okay. I've been watching like channels like TBS Sky Ken, or however he pronounces his proper name. It's like they're a YouTube Shorts TikToker who analyzes like game design characters and things like that. He does a bunch of stuff on Pokemon, League of Legends, skins, things like that. I'm sure you have like a lot of opinions about the Sprigatito line. Like if the elements just mash up and like get the if the visual elements you add to your character can properly like tell the story you're trying to tell, like I'm pretty sure what the Sprigatito line is going for is like the Phantom Thief sort of thing. That definitely culminates in what's his name? Like the final evolution, I forget what his name is. Yeah, Meowscarada. It's supposed to be like a cat themed like Phantom Thief. It doesn't like come off as well for Florgado. Like the biggest element is probably like the little flower bud on the scarf ish element with the leaves. That definitely gives off like scrappy thief, like stealing loaves of bread to survive on the streets of Paldea. Kind of, and the claws kind of give the idea that Florgado has seen some stuff and knows how to make his way in the streets. I don't need your help to survive and things like that. I'm assuming that's kind of the element it's going for. I think this works pretty well. Oh, here comes the machine voice. Get ready for it.
Number 2. Florgato. Grass type Pokemon. Grass type. Height 2 feet 11 inches. Weight 26.9 pounds. The hardness of Florgato's fur depends on the Pokemon's mood. When Florgato is prepared to battle, its fur becomes pointed and needle sharp.
The fur. Interesting. Very nice. Alright. The other guy's not quite ready to get there just yet. Here, let me just briefly kind of try and see what their evolution requirements are. Palmo evolution. Let's see. Using the Let's Go feature and walk with it for 1,000 steps. Oh god, that's interesting. But hold on. That's the AI talking. Okay, that's Palmo. For Carcol Evolution. Level 34? Level 34, okay. Tandemouse. Gains level in battle needs to experience between the battle if against battle evolution miniature evolution skip to current opponents. Oh god. Okay, some of these might be a bit trickier than others, especially like Tandemouse. Let's go for Fido. Fido evolution. Okay, Fido just needs to get to level 26. Okay. Some of these are definitely simpler than others, which I'm very appreciative for. So, hold on. To wrap up, This one needs to get level 30 something. This one needs to run around a bunch. This one just needs to get level 30 something. This one needs to battle at least once and get to level 30 something. This one needs to get like 20 something. Okay. So we'll keep grinding out the we'll get back up here and try and grind out some more small lives. It's not an ideal spot, and a lot of them I'm pretty sure have spawned into the mountain. In fact, I might see one over there. Let me see. Yeah, no, these guys are shinies that I can see. No, I think like the top of the shiny small is supposed to be black and not yellow. Not seeing you guys doing that. No, I don't know if I've battled that trainer up ahead. Let me just try and do that real quick. What's up, dude? How you doing, brother? I have battled you. Grusha was once the second best snowboarder in all the world, but he was injured in an accident, badly enough that he was forced to retire from the sport. That sucks. I know it's definitely not a fun thing to have to retire from the thing you love, but sometimes you gotta do that. Okay. Alright, go, my edgy girl. Go and resolve your daddy issues. Oh, crap, that's not what I wanted. Alright, yeah, you're cute, Smoliv, but we're not fighting like this. I'm sorry. We're just going to grind out some XP like this. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and keep grinding them out. We can try and get these Sneasels over here. Come on. Come on, go ahead and get him. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boy. Man, I wish my area was like this right now. Well, that's a Frostlass. I know the color of the Obi tells you if it's a shiny or not. I don't know if it's like red or orange, whatever the shiny version is. Man, I can't wait to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I know folks are like complaining and dissing it that it's like a $500 Mario Kart game, basically. I mostly just want it for the Pokemon stuff. Apparently it's really good, the graphics are great, the frame rate's great. If there's any like oil barons in the chat right now that want to donate to me, like give me like $500 some for it, I'd be very grateful. But I know it's not always possible. Plus, I'm not even sure I've got my my like donation settings up and available just yet. So even if anybody wanted to donate money to me, I'm not even sure they could yet, though. From for those who are in the VTuber sphere and are in the know, they might have seen that Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame had her first Twitch stream a couple days ago, or just recently, which I think is cool. I'm not sure why it's so very, very important. Like, I get that it's not done all that much for Hololive talent. Like, the Hololive boys and girls mostly stick to YouTube streaming. I guess that's cool and all. Like, for me personally, my streaming journey began on Twitch. Although I've since expanded out to YouTube and things like that. I, of course, you know, per Twitch's guidelines, I don't stream on YouTube. I'm just recording a video, a VOD for YouTube, since it's easier than having to transfer the Twitch VOD into my computer and then transferring that VOD from my computer to YouTube. That's a pain in the ass. It doesn't work half the time. So I'm recording it just using YouTube software. I am not, totally not, streaming on YouTube right now. But I guess it's a very momentous thing. And I think I remember seeing like a thumbnail clip that was like, Herb didn't realize that her like monetization was on. She had like a waterfall of super chats and donations and things like that. That's good for her. That's awesome. She deserves it. She's an excellent content creator. And hopefully one day I can like stand at their heights. Because I remember talking to a person I recently followed on Twitter They were asking me like what my plan was for streaming and content, like things like that. My plan right now to share with you guys is mostly I just want to cut my teeth streaming by myself right now, streaming like this. I want to just see what I can do by myself. And more than that, basically, like, once I've cut my teeth enough and got enough skills, I want to, like, just work on my own for now. Because, to be honest with you, I don't really have much else. I don't have a lot of friends I can talk to. I don't have, like, people I can reach out to. And, hey, you want to play Mario Kart? Or, hey, you want to do this or that? Like, I don't have a lot of folks I can say that to. I literally have zero. I don't have anybody. I don't have any friends. I've got family. I've got work friends I don't really talk to anymore. That kind of stuff. So maybe I can make some friends by doing this. Or at minimum, maybe I can make content I'm proud of and happy about. Because I know some folks do this for a living. Some people do it for money. Some people do it for a hobby. I want to do this because it makes me happy. Because I can develop skills. Like, I still remember at the beginning, I didn't know what an OBS was. I heard it in VTuber clips and things like that. But I didn't understand what it was. I didn't understand how to record a video. I didn't understand how to stream. I didn't understand how to set up accounts, things like that. But now I can say I know how to start streaming. I know how to get things going live. I know how to record videos, set up my audio equipment, how to get Switch gameplay onto OBS. I have skills now. They're not the finest. They're still rough. I'm still cutting my teeth. But I'm getting better. And that gives me so much pride and so much joy you guys don't even know. I am so incredibly blessed and happy to be doing this. Which I was trying to mention it before, but I didn't quite mention it as well as I would have liked. But I'm going to be trying to find some part-time work for myself. I have a lot of bills I need to pay, primarily my car insurance. I only have to pay it like twice a year. But it's a massive bill. I don't think I could honestly handle it the way I am right now. So I'm going to have to go out and like find some part-time work. Probably like doing some part-time teaching jobs as an assistant teacher. So if you're a parent, you might hear me in your kid's classroom. If you do, please don't point out who I am. You'll know my proper name, and you can use it then, Mr. So-and-so. But you don't have to call me Mr. Nullius. That would be weird, and we don't got to acknowledge that. I don't know how it's going to affect my schedule just yet. It's probably going to, like, either cut into my afternoon streaming time or my evening streaming time. Because if I'm showing up to work at, like, 7 or 9 in the morning, streaming at, like, 11 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night is probably not going to be the best idea. And plus, they'll probably be a benefit to my neighbors because I'm pretty sure they're not appreciative. They're not exactly happy about me yapping and talking and shouting and doing this and that just across the walls from them. But that's the way things are going to be for now. I mean, on the bright side, I'll be able to afford more things because I did tell you guys that I had to ask my mom to buy me the new Leafeon plush. It was very expensive. We've got a lot of bills to pay right now, and I still feel exceptionally guilty about it because now we have to try and fix our bathtub that's starting to leak, and now we fixed our broken tire, we gotta fix the oven, we had to fix the dryer recently. It's 1,000,001 things that are breaking here, and we don't always have the money to do it. So the part-time work will definitely help. My mom's a bit too proud to actually accept the money that I offer to her sometimes, but hopefully it will help. And plus, I saw Matara-Con's got a new outfit, and she's got new merch out. I could buy the whole bundle she's got on sale right now. I could. But then I couldn't afford to pay, like, a lot of bills right now. So I'll wait until I get some part-time work, and then I'll start placing orders. Once I get my first paycheck in, then we can actually start doing some stuff. Because it's not a good idea to count your chickens before they hatch. I would love to buy her merch set now. I think especially the tank top and the shorts. And again, this heat is killing me, and I hate it so much, but there's only so much you can do about it. Only so much. Come on, Immernoct. Go ahead and get him. There we go. I haven't seen any shinies of these guys yet. That's fine. Just go ahead and grind them down. Grind. Here we go. I'm kind of excited and kind of nervous at the same time to be working with kids again. Like, pessimistically speaking, this is the only, like, employable skill I have on my resume. Other than that, I do some basic tech stuff. I could set up programs, set up computers, things like that. I could do that, but I don't have, like, computing skills, tech skills. I don't have anything proper, like, degrees that I can put on my resume. So, teaching is the thing I can do that I can market myself as with my resume. Optimistically, I get to work with the kiddos again. And this time for only half a day. Because it might have been like the full 8 hours just drains me. Because like at my last places of work, it was, okay, I show up, put my things away, help the kids, sub in for the teacher, get ready for morning circle, clean up the snack area, get them into their centers, do their activities with them, keep an eye on them. And so I'm the tech guy. I'm fairly good with writing stuff, so I have to do like the message to the parents, things like that, uploading pictures for them to see, putting little notes on them so parents are so happy to see them, things like that. And then there's lunchtime. Gotta make sure the kids get all their waters, go to the bathroom before nap time. And after nap time, I gotta make sure everything's all put away, everything's all taken care of. No one had an accident during nap time. If I only do like the first half of the day, I think I'd be fine. Because then the second half of the day is like, I don't know, a little bit worse because I've got like half my energy with me. Because the second half of the day is putting away sleeping bags, getting up tired kids, getting them snack time, putting out centers and activities for them to play with, just sitting waiting for their parents to pick them up, and then after a certain while, you have to go outside and play for a little bit. I've got like a physical disability, so I can't really be running around and playing with them. I gotta sit down and just watch them from a distance. And of course, my boss doesn't like that, but I have to mention it anyway. I mean, I think the main thing I didn't like was just me having to wait until all the other guys left. Everybody left. Like, it was always very tiring. My absolute favorite thing was my boss, especially in my second workplace, because the first workplace only did this once and never again. My favorite thing was occasionally it would come in and say, okay, who wants to leave early today? Immediately my hand shot up, quick as lightning. I always loved leaving early. Like, the money was never really an issue, thank God. I am in a very, very blessed position. Like, I'm living with my parents, with my mom, really, because, well, that's not a story we want to get into right now. But I'm in a very blessed position because my mom pays most of the bills. She pays for the gas, electricity, water. The house is hers, so she doesn't have to pay for it anymore. Car insurance on her own. Like, all that's covered by her. I don't have to help with that. I offer sometimes to do that, especially when I had proper money. She does not let me offer that anymore. Mostly out of pride, I think. I remember she was talking about, like, in a therapy session, her therapist described it as being like a kindness hog. Like, only I'm allowed to be like the saintly kind one. None of you guys are allowed to do that stuff. It has to be me and me alone. I must bear this cross by myself. Kind of stuff. I kind of inherited that too. Like, I want to be nice, but when someone tries to do something nice for me, I don't usually like it. I don't usually let it stand. Not for any, like, malignant, malevolent reason. Just because, like, I don't know. Like, a deeper level, I feel like I don't deserve it. Like, everyone's done their horrible stuff in life. Some more horrible than others, you know? I've done my fair share of not nice stuff, and I don't know, that kind of affected me. I don't always feel like I deserve kindness and happiness. Though I have to give myself grace, and I have done plenty to add value and goodness to the world. I know I've made people smile. I know I've made people happy. I've made their day sometimes. I remember there were parents, I talk about how their kids are just, they can't wait to get into school because, you know, Mr. Nullius is there. Or, you know, the other person's there. Like, we make their day. We make them so happy. those parents who actually tell us that kind of stuff are very few and far between, unfortunately, because most of them are like either too tired to care and just want to take their kids home, or they're like, why aren't you doing this? Why isn't this happening? Why is my baby getting like A++ treatment? What is wrong with you? Let me talk to your boss. Let me get you fired. Things like that. Like that, those aren't even the most kind of like common parents. They do exist. They do happen. I don't think I've like had a handful though. I had one who didn't want me going to the escorting her daughter to the bathroom because we were different races. And I do kind of understand it to an extent because, not to give away too much, but people who have my skin color have done awful things to people of her skin color. So I understand. I don't enjoy it. I don't being profiled like that, but it is what it is. I can take a little bit of profiling if it means someone can be safe. I do even remember once her daughter said, apparently she asked her daughter, and she said, yeah, Mr. Nullius took me to the bathroom. And she took this to mean that I physically was in the bathroom with her, like with her in a vulnerable state, when it was more probably like, the way our bathrooms are situated, like for the younger kids at least, is they're like these open areas. It's like got a door that's covering just up to the kids' view. So if the kid's sitting on the potty doing their business, they can't see outside. They can't see their friends playing with blocks or cars or whatever. But a grown-up standing next to that door can look in to see that the kid is either doing their business and paying attention or just playing with himself. Because we'd have plenty of kids just playing with themselves. It's not like a really dirty thing or a sex thing, but like they're just like using it like a toy. I'm going to get off this topic just in case you guys get comfortable about it, but yeah, some parents are nicer than others. I'm hopefully hoping for nice parents. I'm probably not going to be able to develop too much relationship with them just because I'll be there for half the day. Because why would they want to learn about the guy who's only there for half the day? He's only there for like the morning shift, so why does that matter all that much? The past kids are an indication. They did really enjoy my presence. They enjoyed Mr. Nullius being there, hanging out with them, talking with them, drawing pictures with them. Whoa. Crap, I forgot to do the thing again. Yeah, I do miss it to a degree. I don't miss having to wipe bottoms. Like, if I can, I'd rather be with like the pre-K kindergarten kids. Just so I don't have to wipe bottoms. But I do miss being in there, teaching kids their skills. Getting to see the aha moments. Especially when they figure it out on their own and not having a teacher spell it out for them. Because the best teaching that I've learned about is you get the kids to figure it out on their own. You give them the pieces, you give them just enough. You don't like for an analogy, you don't like build the bridge for them. You give them the steel rebar, you give them the steel cables, you give them the concrete, and you tell them, how do I get from this point A to point B? You have all these materials, what can you do? Like some kids might say you build a rocket ship, some kids might say you build a tower and drop it, some kids might say any number of things. But the moment they figure out, wait a minute, I can build up 2 towers in the middle, lay out some concrete, and use these cables, and we've got a bridge. I can drive across it and walk across it. That moment is pure bliss. I'll be very happy to see those again. I will be very happy to see it again, and also be happy to get paid again. I did miss earning money. Like, it really sucks seeing, like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a fairly decent Hololive fan, I guess. So not the biggest. Like, I don't make art, I don't go to concerts because I can't afford it half the time. And especially with the Trump tariffs, I can't afford merch. Like, my last piece of merch that I got from Hololive was the Narissa birthday merch with the little onesie Raven Narissa keychain thing. The phone thing with little bead thing on it. I got that. And bastard that he is, that miserable man in the Oval Office, like, for whatever reason, this came in so late. It arrived in time for the Trump tariffs. So I had to pay $100 extra just to get this thing not seized by port authorities. I paid like $95 for this thing, or $85. Now I have to pay an extra $100. I have to pay $100 in total just so it doesn't get seized by the Coast Guard or whatever. Oh, God. Forget policies, forget personality. For impacting my fucking pocketbook like this, I hate this president. You can debate policy, personality, past history, whatever. For the tariff bullshit, I hate him so much. Because I think the main argument about it is... I'll try and get out of politics as soon as I can, but to put it briefly, like, the idea is supposed to be like, oh, you know, the tariffs are in place so that, you know, you can get goods made in America. Like, yes, it's a good idea in theory. However, one, not everything is made in America. Chocolate can't be grown here. Bananas can't be grown here. There's some rare earth metals and minerals that you can't excise here. And there's just some things like foreign foods and goods, like lo mein noodles, ramen, pop soda, whatever the things are. America just doesn't make them. And unfortunately, for better or worse, Hololive is a Japanese company with Japanese manufactured goods. There's no, like, American factory for Hololive goods. This is half the reason why I like buying Matara's stuff, like, as often as I can. Because I know she's Canadian. But the goods are made by Orchid 8, which is a American company. Shout out to Bricky, by the way. Epic Warhammer content creator. Absolute unk status now. I'm a little bit older than him. I'm only like 2 months older than him, but shout out to the Brickster. Like, his stuff is actually made, like, California. So that's not subject to tariffs. Thank fucking God. So the minute I get enough money, I'm definitely buying the Matara merch. Which means I have to get my clearances again. Like, for those of you who don't know, like, I don't know if certain states have this requirement as well. I might be doxing myself, like, which state I'm in. Excuse me. I don't know if all states have this stringent requirement, but in my state, at the very least, if you want to be an educator or just work around children, you need to have 3 clearances. Those 3 clearances being a state clearance, a state check, you need a criminal background check, and you need an FBI clearance, fingerprinting exam. The state clearances thing, fairly simple. Just get it online, pay a bit of money. You get a piece of paper you can email to your employer, and that's all good. Criminal background check, you just contact the state police. They'll give you a little sheet that says, X person, Nullius Verba, is either guilty of XYZ crimes or has no recorded instances of crime. Things like that. The FBI fingerprinting thing is such a fucking pain in the ass bullshit thing. Like, every single time I've tried to do it, I go to the little place, I get my fingerprint scan, deet, 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 boop, 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 all done. They send in the fingerprinting to the FBI, apparently. I have no fucking clue if they actually send it or not. Because what will end up happening is, 1 week later, nothing. 2 weeks later, nothing. 3, 4 weeks later, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, nothing. I have no clue when I applied for those fingerprint clearances for my last place of work. I think it was like 2 years ago now. They still have not gotten back to me. Like, what kind of bullshit operation are you pulling here? I just threw away like $20, $50 for this crap. And you're telling me you can't get off your lazy fucking asses and just write back to us? Like, you don't have some fucking intern or whatever in the back rooms? Could you send me like a yes-no sheet or something? My employer got on my ass about this for months. And all I could tell her was, it's not here. I don't got it. They don't give me word. It's either sent in the mail or it's not sent in the mail. There's nothing I can do about this. But of course, you can say, to be the devil's advocate, but Nullius, don't you know the FBI has a lot of investigative work to do? Like, I'm sure they do. But, like, why is there this fingerprinting program that people pay money for if you don't, like, respond to it? Why is it still a requirement? Why hasn't this been shut down if you don't respond? Like, my brother in Christ, Make it make sense. Like, I know, like, before you can even, like, do your student teaching work in college, I had to get these clearances. Like, the first couple times I did, they were fairly easy. The FBI one was even easy. I got a reply fairly instantly. But apparently something's happened at the FBI. Like, they cut funding or something, or they cut, like, they fired some workers because apparently they were too brown, I guess. And now the fingerprinting doesn't come in. Hopefully my next place of employ doesn't meringue me too much about that. But we'll see. It's just such a pain in the ass, and I hate it so much, because it shouldn't be this big of an issue. But apparently it's just too much to ask for. Oh, God. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just fly back out. Oh, hold on. How do we zoom? We're going to go back to our house. We're going to get some water, chill for a bit. We're going to look up Ghost Goth Boy. I have some Pokemon I can't use. Yeah, I have shinies too, my brother. I don't know. I'm not really looking to do trades right now, my guy. I'm sorry. Well, how about this? Tell me what guys you're looking for, and then I can think about it for now. For now, I'm going to just take a sip of water and see what my other evolution requirements are. You just need some low levels? Alright, I'm gonna believe in the milk of human kindness, and I'll grab some dudes. I'll grab some random guys, and I'll trade them to you, sure. I'm gonna assume you have no malicious intent. I'm gonna assume that there's nothing wrong with this request, and I'll trade some. Do you have any preferences? I don't even know if this is like the best idea for you. I don't know. I don't know, brother. Here, do you have any preferences? I'll just grab some dudes and like send them your way, but like okay. Let me just find a place to put these guys in for now. You're definitely not getting my Poltergeist. Got that from Carmine, and she's my Oshi, so I guess an Axew would be good. Shinx would be nice. Gimmighoul is spooky. Mastiff is kind of cute in its own way. And why not a Floette? Alright, I will find a little area in the beginning, and I'll see if I can't help you out. Again, I'm a little bit suspicious of this, but I'll give it a try. I'll be perfectly frank with you, my friend, Ghosty Goth Boy. I don't do a lot of multiplayer stuff, so you might have to walk me through this. But let's see if I can't do it. Okay, thank you for the follow, by the way. Okay. Okay. I'll guess form a group. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I might need to connect to Wi-Fi. I just realized. Hold on. I guess here. If you want, I've got this link code right here. I don't know if that helps enough. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Give me a quick sec. I think I need to connect to internet number 1. And then we can do this, I believe. Connect to internet. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, it's the Poke Portal. Let me just try and connect to internet first. And fair warning, my internet's been a bit sketch. So this may or may not have some issues. Okay. Oh, good. Face a mighty Baxcalibur. Okay, Poke Portal, I'm assuming, yeah? I'm assuming you want to do a link trade? Okay. I guess I'll send a link code. Let's do 4269. Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I think this. All right. Am I? Okay. Let's see. Oh god. All right, here I'm gonna go slow. Let me just fill this up with other numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh god. My Unk status is really showing. Okay. All right, I'm going to set the link code. I'll wait a minute for another comment to pop up. And then you can direct me to how we're going to do this. Okay, begin searching. Okay, I'm going to assume this is the right thing. Okay. We've apparently found a trade partner. I'm going to assume this is you. Okay. We'll start with the Axew. Alright, I've got a fair amount of shinies too. If you want to give me some shinies, I do not mind. Okay, that's very kind of you. Cool story, I actually do have a bunch of shiny Charizards too from Pokemon Go. Okay. I'm waiting for your decision then. I don't actually use too many of my Charizards, though, unfortunately. I've got, like, a bunch from, Got a bunch from Pokemon Go and whatnot, but I don't really use too many of these guys. It's a cool ball, though. I like that. That's neato. Yeah, unfortunately, my Arceus here just has a normal ball. Okay. Let me just examine him really quick. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Very cool. Okay. I'll trade you 2 others then. Let me actually trade you this Gimme Cool. Hope you don't mind this little ghost type guy. I couldn't really be bothered to do his evolution quest to like grind up all the coins and things like that. But maybe you'll like it. Who knows? Oh. Communication ended due to an error. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. I'll try that one more time. Yep, attention. Waiting for a decision. I like Umbreon too. It's very cool. Although my personal favorite evolution is still Leafeon. Leafeon is always just very cute. I remember when I was a kid, I went to a Pokemon tournament for Gen 4, I believe. And I remember all the Pokemon I used. I think it was Leafeon, Glaceon, Magmortar, and Magnavire? No, that's Electivire. I forget what the final 3-stage evolution for what's it called? Final stage evolution for what's it called? I forget, but it was a thing. All right. And lastly, you can have my Floette. But Leafeon was one of my boys. I loved him very much. Oh, Piplup's very cute. I remember when I was playing Gen 4, I never really liked Piplup. Piplup was alright. I know other people like make Piplup their favorites. Piplup was never really mine. Yeah, no worries. Again, I'm not too interested in the shinies all that much. You said you were interested in getting some level of guys. I figure that's the main thing I want to do. And I do understand that these are probably shiny hacked. I have no intention of reporting you, blocking you, whatever. Do what you want. Live your life the way you want. I honestly don't care. If you found these through honest to goodness, eggs and whatnot, then that's awesome. If you got these through hacking, then okay, that's cool. You're more knowledgeable than I am. All right, we're going to quit. Thank you very much for the Pokemon. I will be perfectly honest with you. No, absolute no offense to you. I'm not going to use them. They are very cool. I'll keep them in my boxes. It'll keep my other guys very happy. But I'm probably not going to use them. They're very cute, though. All right, let's see where I can put them. I'll put them with my other shinies. I've got like a whole box, I think, from Pokemon Go shinies. I know like folks don't really like the what's it called? Don't like Pokemon Go shinies, which I don't really get myself. It feels kind of stupid. Like to have this much hate for shinies. Like I know folks love to do their usual like people love to grind for it, do eggs for it. How do you hatch eggs? You get 2 Pokemon of a similar egg group, of the same egg group together. You do some sandwich stuff. And if you're lucky, they'll have eggs. You have to look into the picnic box and see if they've got eggs. And things like that. There are some sandwiches you can make that will give higher chances to get eggs. But that's the main way you do it. Just 2 Pokemon of egg groups together, make a sandwich with an egg group with egg chances. And then Bob's your uncle. An egg should pop out. The lovely little stork will come by and drop off some eggs for you. Okay. I'll drop off these guys, and I'll get back to what I was doing before. Hopefully I can find them again. Forget where they were. Oh, you already have an egg? Just run around. Literally just run distance. It's a bit easier if you have a Pokemon with flame armor. Like, I forget what the exact move type the ability is called. Not weak armor. If you got, like, a heated armor Pokemon, it actually speeds up the amount of steps you need. So it should make your job a little bit easier. And, oh boy, now I gotta find my dudes again. Okay, It was a Palmot. Alright, we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way, nice and slow. I know some folks are very good at organizing their boxes, making them nice and even, but unfortunately I am not most people. I am slow, I am cumbersome, it takes me a while to do things. I am fully in my Unk status era, unfortunately. I am Unk and I am proud right now. Let me see. Oh, good lord. It should be here somewhere. Oh yeah, like I was mentioning before, I have my shiny, wait, these aren't shinies? Oh, those might have been from like my egg attempts. That's probably what that is. But no, I have shiny Slowpokes from Pokemon Go. And shiny Chestnuts. I think it's pretty cool. Where are you, friendo? Oh, and is this a shiny Eevee? Oh, no, it was the other kind of Eevee. Is this one I got from the tournament? No. That is something different. Where is it? Oh my god, it is somewhere in here. It can't be that hard to find. Where in God's name did it go? Oh, God's Hedens, wo ist du? Warum kannst du hier sind? Ah, thick Scheiße. Is this one of my guys? Yeah, I think this is one of them. Okay, here we go. Box 4. There's the Palmot. Here's Florgato. Where's the other? Yeah, here's Carcole. And there's Tandemouse. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to get some water, stretch my neck a little bit, and we'll get back to grinding a little bit. And I'll have to do some research to see what specifically we need to do for some of these Pokemon. Because I know Tandemouse is a bit tricky. Carcole might need levels. Florgato needs more levels. Palmo needs to run around, and Fido, I think, just needs level up. Actually, let's try doing Fido now. All right. Wait, not boxes. Bag. Rare candy. Give one. Actually, let's try this. I'll cheap out a little bit. Would one do it? Yes, one would do it. We're not going to worry about double edge, friendo. We're going to let you level up. It's a little cutie patootie who you evolving into, mister. Show me who you're evolving into. Oh my goodness. Look at you, the bread's all done baking. Look at you. Oh, Jesus Christ, my controller. It's a cutie patootie. Look at him. Okay.
Number 77. Dachshund. Dog Pokemon. Fairy. Height 1 foot 8 inches. Weight 32.8 pounds. The surface of this Pokemon's skin hardens when exposed to intense heat, and its body has an appetizing aroma.
Remember Pirate Software talking about how like parasites are only food shaped or like are shaped like food when they're like a parasite because they want you to eat them. They have to like reproduce and spread and continue their life cycles by being ingested by another organism. And of course, he made the connection to Darkspun being like a bred Pokemon and having all its Pokedex entries be about like how appetizing it is. It's something to think about, but I think he's kind of off his rocker on that one. Okay, Florgato's fine for now. Let's give one to Carcole and then we'll take a quick break. I don't know how much X fudge. They're both B words, but they're not the same thing. Jeebus Christmas. I don't think this will be enough, but I'll give him 2. Nope. Let's see if this will be enough. I'll give him all 4. Oh, jeez. Should just give him a rare candy. Whatever. Here we go. All right, now we get an evolution. What? Carcole's evolving? Exactly. Congratulations! Your Carcole evolved into Colossal. Here comes the robot voice.
Number 93. Colossal. Pokemon. Rock. Fire type. Height 9 foot 2 inches. Weight 684.5 pounds. It's gentle usually, but fearsome when angered. With a body that burns at over 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit, it crushes foes and turns them to ash.
My bro's giving them the icy hot treatment. I'm not worried about your moveset right now because I don't really want to keep a Colossal. It's an interesting Pokemon. It's definitely cool. I like how it works with like the whole like English themes and industrialization and things like that. I think that works really well with it. We're gonna grab 2 more Pokemon, see which ones need to be done in the Pokedex. Yeah, let's just screw it and just grab a Smoliv somewhere. Fudge! Pokedex! Yeah, we're not going to worry about finding an actual proper Smoliv that's shiny or whatever. Let's just find any random Smoliv and just take it. Where is Smoliv? Here's our baby boy. Hello, little guy. How are you doing? Alright, next, after Smoliv, we can grab... Ooh. Applin into Flapple and Appleton. That's going to be a bit too complicated for me. I don't know if that's a trade evolution quest or you have to use the items on them, so we'll leave that out for now. Let's go for Spoink into Grumpig. Alright, get off your knees, bro. This is not a marriage. Okay. Search. Sploink first. SP. Spoink, rather. Alright, there's 2 of them. Ah, scheisse, come on. I'm pretty sure this is just a level requirement thing. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and just pause. I'm going to take a break, grab some water, and BRB. You guys, I encourage you to do the same. If you've been sitting for a little bit, stretch, get your muscles moving again, get some water, take some bathroom breaks, do what you got to do. I will be back in about 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. See you then. In the meantime, you can listen to this funky beat. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and get back to it. All right. For now, we're just going to go ahead. Oh, God, not check out the Pokedex. No, we're going to go back and find a different place to grind out some Smolives. If we find a shiny one, excellent. We'll try and grab it. If we can't, then, no, well, we'll still get some XP along the way, grinding up some other guys for bits and bobs. Where's another place we can find Smolives around here? I'm not seeing anything. It's just like Terra Crystals. Let me try doing one of them, actually, just because... Why not? There's 2 over here. I don't remember what the... it was Baxcalibur. They literally said it was Baxcalibur. Like, the big one we're doing now is Baxcalibur, which is the big icy Godzilla-looking dragon. That's interesting and all. It's not my favorite kind of guy. It's this region's particular dragon type. But it's not all that exciting to me. All right. Miraidon, let's go. All right. Let's see who we got over here. I actually wouldn't mind grinding for some just materials, league points, things like that. Let's see what we got over here. That is a fire type Blissey. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll take this on. But we need something for fire type that's resistant to fairy moves and whatnot. Let's see which my boys can do that. Ooh, my Lotic will probably do that fairly well. Yeah, let's go with my Lotic. Alright. And we'll see how far we can get along on this. I mostly just want materials since this is a 5-star raid. We'll challenge alone. Oh, help has arrived. Now you've got a full party to challenge with. All right, let's have some fun with that. Sorry for the white image all of a sudden. If you got like photosensitive eyes, I might like ask you to cover them up for a bit. Like I do have some members of my family and some friends who are photosensitive and epileptic. It's never fun dealing with, but they have ways of dealing with it and managing it. Like I do remember working at a summer camp for people with special needs and disabilities and things like that. And we did have one kid who was very epileptic. There's 2 types of main seizures that people go through. There's the usual shaking, screaming kind of seizure. I think it's grand mal seizure, that one. I have a member of my family that goes through that. Oh, jeez. But the one he would go through was called Petite Mall. It was like a 1,000-yard stare sort of thing. You just look out into the distance. You like don't really acknowledge the world around you. That kind of stuff. That's what he would kind of go through. You just like 1 second talking about, oh, I love this like Simlish song. I love playing The Sims. Katy Perry's really cool. This one Counselor's really cute. I like her. And the next he just goes nothing for like a minute, 20 seconds, however much. And like he was always embarrassed because if you mentioned, oh, buddy, you got a seizure just now. Did that Blissey just heal us? Oh no, it might have been the Sylveon. Whatever. I'll keep going. I have no clue which of my moves was what that was. Oh jeez. It's very interesting to deal with because with the Petite Mal seizure that one kid had, all you can really do for it is just pick up the conversation where you left it at. Like. He has a wheelchair he would go around in. So there was no real chance of him falling down, hurting himself, hitting the ground or whatever. But for someone with like a grand mal seizure, you do have to be careful. Because if they're unsecured, like if they're in like a seatbelt or something, they'll probably do fairly well. They'll do fine. But for like other folks, it's not always as easy. They fall to the ground. You gotta make sure nothing's bumping into them. They're not hitting anything. They could get bruises that way. If their arms smacking into like the wall, a chair leg, things like that. Especially if they're sitting at like a desk, there's a chance they could like yank things down with them just because their body weight, their friction is just grabbing things. Just gotta be careful about it. Ooh, hold on. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. We'll not be doing well on this one. Come on, Wet Noodle. Oh, she's using Heal Pulse? Yeah, this Blissey's healing us. I don't know why she's doing that. It's not really helping her cause. Come on. Oh, she avoided my attack? Oh, that's such bull. That is just so corny. I only have 2 left. Christ. Come on. Yeah, we might not be beating this Blissey. It would be a massive shame if that were the case, but it is what it is, you know? Is the terastallization going to last? Is it going to wear off? Come on. Alright, last one. Come on, hit it. There we go. Okay, we got that much left, and we have to use Ice Beams now. I'm not particularly happy about it, but we're going to have to. Last resort? Did that heal, Blissey? Are you joking? Oh my god. What in Jesus Christ's name? Oh god, this battle is not happening. This is not a win. Please stop healing yourself. Stop healing yourself! Oh, it's Coil. It's not... Oh god. Let's just run. I'm done. I'm giving up here. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. We can try something else. We can try a different like type combination. I do have other dudes. So the reason my low tick didn't do well there is just because it didn't have enough power points. It only had so many moves for Hydro Pump. Let's see what else I could do. Come on. Nothing for like specifically a fire type guy. Nothing here is great. I think we can just move on from this one. It's not doing that great. So we'll try the other one down the road. Because I did see a little ways down, yeah, there. We can go ahead, just fight this guy and see if they can't give us some better rewards. If it's a 5-star like this one over here, then it might have some Herba Mystica, which would be good for like shiny hunting. Okay. Ooh, there's an item. There's an item. Thank you. Is there no like little entrance? There's the entrance thing. Okay. It's a Blissey with grass type. Okay. We could actually challenge that with a fire type. Let me change Pokemon, though. I love Immernoct, but I don't think they've got enough juice in the tank for this. Yeah, we'll try with Lieutenant Snuffles. Now, if Lieutenant Snuffles doesn't work, Tin Man or Gold Star could probably do the job. Or even Wet Noodle, I think. Possibly. Just because Wet Noodle has Ice Beam. They don't have Terra-type Ice, but it could work if it has to come down to it. For now, let's just challenge alone. Well, help us arrive. Now you've got a full party to raid with. Yatta! Happy, urashi. All that good stuff. Hopefully this one goes a lot better than the last one did, but we'll have to see. Ugh. I don't really need this Blissey. I've got Blissies already. I've got Pokedex entries for Blissies and things like that. I mostly just want the rewards, because I don't really do too many of these Terra raids. Nice helmets, dude. Alright, Sword of Ruin lowers defense. Arcanite's Intimidate weakens Blissey. But Blissey is still a health tank. So, let's do 1 or 2 swords dances, then we'll get ready. Let's see how much damage she'll do to us first, though. Okay, she's not doing much. She's mostly using Heal Pulse. So I think we'll be fine. She is hitting the other guys, though. She does have Seismic Toss, which just does basic damage. That's fine. Alright, Icicle Crash, please. There we go. There's my good boy, Lieutenant Snuffles. Such a good kitty. Oh my goodness. Sabercat Kitty did the job. Oh, let's use a basic Pokeball for this. I don't even think there's a chance the Blissey could escape. I think it's just a matter of which Pokeball style do you want. Meow. Oh my god, so pretty. It's like a galaxy forming. Oh my god, so pretty. Alright, do we get it or do we not get it, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? The music cutoff is so very abrupt. It's very silly. I got some rare candies. XP candies, that's good. EXP candies are good here. I actually need those a lot. There are unfortunately, no Orba Mysticas, but hey, I'm not going to complain. That's a good reward. That's good stuff, especially for me who needs to grind right now. I'll try and find another one, and we'll go there. We'll go there the manual way, though, because I want to enjoy this game in all its jankiness. Also, you guys know in the chat how to spell janky. I don't know if it's a J, G, whatever it is. I don't know myself, but... Oh, God, I'm tired. Yeah. I don't know what time it is for you guys right now. For me, it's 12:20. But it is late. I plan to stream on for at least like another hour. If you guys are tired, you can always go to sleep yourselves. I'm not going to like berate you for not staying up with me. Everyone has their limits, and it's important to understand them. Okay, the fire type we're not going to fuck with. Okay. Let's try this poison type. I don't know who we're going to use to battle there, but we can use something. Probably Goodra, depending on what Pokemon it is. Again, it might just be Blissey. These all might just be Blissey. I'm not too concerned about it. Blissey's like a focused healer kind of Pokemon. So it can't do much damage, but... Oops. Let's pick up these items. I don't fuck with you. Alright, come on. Oh, it's over here. Now, alright. You have arrived at your destination. Oh, and here's a gimme ghoul. Alright, he gave me a coin. Alright. Alright. Alright, what's in here? Oh my god, guys, it's Blissey! Alright. Yeah, I guess they're all Blissey right now, all the shiny ones at least. So, for poison type, I don't really have anything super effective against it, but we need something that fights well against it. So let's try Protagonist here. Because I think he's got a stat boosting thing. Yeah, workup. So yeah, workup will be good here. I know how effective those 3 moves are against it, but Lucario should do well against it, I believe. All right. All right. Let's see what you got. What rewards do you have in store for Nullius Verba? I'd be very happy to get a bunch. Look into my green eyes. You know, one thing I don't really like is that I don't know if, like, for certain shinies, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a shiny Chansey, but Chansey, shiny one at least, is green. That's mostly due to a limitation in game software at the time. But at the time of Pokemon 1, 2, whenever they made shinies. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's try another workup. Because I don't know how hard Blissey's going to try and hit me here. Hold on, let's see. Heal Pulse, yeah, you're going to heal me. I forgot about that. Thank you for the heals, Mama. I appreciate them. Let's go for Meteor Mash. Here we go. Well, I mean, the main thing main point I'm trying to make here is just that it really stinks that Chansey goes from this interesting and different, like, green color to, when it evolves, to Blissey to just off-white pink. Like, that's no fun. And neither is just 2 hitting a boss, I suppose. Is what it is, though. Yeah, we're not going to bother catching it. We would just call it Blissey, and then I know we don't need another one. Blissey disappeared somewhere. Okay. Terra. Rare candies, XP candies. Okay, good. That's good stuff. We'll go on to the next one and grind some more. I also notice we're not getting any levels off of this, which stinks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now let's try and get... Okay. Next target. Not this button. Okay. Where's the next shiny? We're going to say screw the fire types and head to this one. Should just be a Blissey straight normal type. Shouldn't be any particular trouble to deal with. Have I fought you before? I have. How whimsical the music is. Oh god, why aren't you climbing? Miraidon. Why do you fail me so very often? There we go. Come on, Buster. What a beautiful sunset. What a lot of go-goats. Who are you? Oh, it's a young goose. Is this my guy? No, it's Blissey, but fire type, I think. Let's see. Is it just Blissey? It's just Blissey. So I get the league points. Let me grab Misty Terrain. Who are you? Oh yeah, you're the arachnid thing. I think my mom would like you because she likes to knit and she likes yarn and things like that. I feel like she would like Spidops because it's neat. It's interesting. It's a bit different. It's got stuff to do with like silk and yarn and things like that. All right. Ugh, boy. Itchy. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's go with protagonist, and we'll just head straight in. Challenge alone. Oh boy. Hopefully after this stream I can do some little research and figure out why Baldur's Gate and Helldivers 2 weren't playing nice with my OBS. I know I saw Cleo of Face Connect trying to stream Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And they were having problems too with other issues. Okay, there's Intimidate. Pressure. Under pressure. Pressing down on me. Under pressure. Da-da-ba-bum. other things like that. And I remember the solution Cleo eventually came to was she had to cap her frame rate because she had her frame rate uncapped for Kingdom Come Deliverance. We have to do that too for Baldur's Gate and Helldivers. Or it could just be for my shitty internet connections. Like, the way my internet is right now, it's very sketchy, very not great. I'm even surprised right now that I'm streaming like this to you guys. I'm glad the connection's going well, at least on my end. If you guys are having issues seeing things on your end, do let me know. At minimum, at the very least, you know, we're going to have a good VOD to watch later. Because regardless of what happens on stream, what happens live, at the very least, the recordings go well. I'm very happy about that. That makes me happy at the very least. Okay. Aura Sphere. We don't quite have enough power moves done yet to get a terrestrialization, so we're not going to worry too much about it. I think we have one now ready to go. Yes. Yay. Yay. Prepare for my ultimate power, UMs. Yeah, terrestrialization, go. Fighting power, Lucario, shiny form. Prepare to taste defeat, fiend. Your terror shield matters not in the face of my fighting prowess. Behold! Oh god. That's only like, that's less than half the shield gone. That's not great. I think Lucario's got, again, he's got HP to last, but unfortunately last resort heals in this case. So might be stuck in a loop. Okay. Let's do one more workup, and then we'll keep hitting with... What's it called? We'll keep hitting with Focus Blast. Or Aura Sphere, I think, actually. I know in, like, the Pokemon movie with the Reggies, Lucario's using a lot of, Aura Blast. Yeah, Aura Sphere. Here we go. It's like his signature move for a time, too. If new Stevie is to be believed on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Though I do remember watching the Pokemon movie myself. It was quite fun. I remember like watching it on repeat a bunch. Like me, like I don't know if this is a thing for me and my family, but when I was younger, me and my little brother loved to like just watch movies on repeat, like nonstop, on and off, all the time. I even remember like I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this. Oh god, please don't heal a lot. Please don't heal a lot. Please don't heal a lot. Thank you, Jesus. I have a specific memory of when I was younger, me and my little brother at my grandparents' house. Like back with like cassettes and stuff like that before DVDs were the mainstream. We had this like this cassette of the Hey Arnold movie. Now for those of you who don't know, Hey Arnold was like a Nickelodeon show of like kids living in the inner city in like New York or whatever. And they made a movie out of it. And there's like one specific scene where like the tsundere girl, oh I hate you, you nerd, I hate you, I don't love you at all. Go do something else. She couldn't deal with her own emotions. But like this one scene, she finally got over herself and actually just like kissed him. I played that scene over and over again. Mostly because I was in puberty at the time. And, you know, it was pushing my buttons in ways I didn't understand. But also just because it was very satisfying, like narratively, because like I think her name was Angelica. Like Angelica just couldn't stop. Like she couldn't deal with her emotions. And she was always releasing it in like unhealthy, awful way. She was bullying him, being rude, being mean, dismissive. And then she finally gets over herself and just plants one right on his lips. Thank God. Because one of the things I hate the most in like TV shows, movies, whatever, what have you, is the will they, won't they. Like at the studio level, I guess it's important because you need dramatic tension and things like that. And you need audience investment and you need them to stick around. You need them to be invested in the relationship. Oh, and to me, it's just bait. Like, oh, look at this. Oh, are they going to get together? Are they not going to get together? Stay tuned and find out next time. 1,000 episodes later, they're still like waffling on and on and on and on. Just, oh, Jesus Christ, it is so infuriating. Let's do the rock type one next. After this, we'll probably go to the Blueberry Academy, stop with the Pokedex thing, and just grind some quests. like I hate the on and off again. Like I wasn't there for Friends. I've heard like the on and off stuff was brutal. I don't know how it like ultimately ended. I know like some of the characters got married, some plot lines got resolved, but like I hate the on and off again. It's so dumb. Like even in like one of my favorite shows of all time, like Firefly. Hold on, there's a give me cool here. There we go. Like even in Firefly with like the captain and like the one courtesan lady, I hated it just because like deal with your emotions, man. I can barely handle my emotions. Like I don't find this captivating, interesting, exciting. I see a dude who's struggling to like make peace with himself and his emotions and his feelings for people around him. Like I don't want to live that again. I'm dealing with that in school. I don't want to deal with this right now. Like go be a man, go nut up and just go talk to the girl. Oh. It's my least favorite thing of all time and I hate it. Like that's why I like stories like Toradora and Golden Time, because like they get over themselves, they have the relationship drama, the will they, won't they, dealing with their emotions, how they see each other, how they feel about each other, and then they resolve it like normal human beings. And better yet, they get into a relationship. Like just thank Jesus Christ. Like Toradora took a long time to do that, because like the plot of it is like, oh, like boy A and girl A, like girl B and boy B. Like, it's a complicated web of relationship stuff a little bit. I think the way it, I don't even remember half their names, but like, not even to spoil it, like, just go look at it up yourself. Toradora, you can watch it on like a bunch of like streaming services and stuff. Just go look it up. It's good. It's good. Like, but to spoil it a little bit, they don't get into a relationship with like the last couple episodes, but they finally resolve their feelings for each other by like the end, and it's so satisfying. Because I just hate the will they, won't they. Like I'm not here to see the girl slap the boy and be like, "Kono baka." Like you don't understand my feelings. Screw you. Like, girl, this is your fault. Like. I'm not into the tsundere bullshit. Just admit your feelings, tell him you like him, and like kiss him. Kiss her, you fool. To borrow like Yahtzee Crowshaw's line. Like it doesn't have to be this hard. It really doesn't have to be. Like, please heal me. You're doing a lot of damage to me and it hurts. I'm gonna use. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to use one workup just in case this pussy actually manages to take me out, because Lucario is a glass cannon. And for those who don't know what a glass cannon is, it's the idea of like, it does a lot of damage, but it's also very weak. So it can hit hard, but it can't take a hit. If you understand what I'm meaning. Let's try Meteor Mash here and see if that helps. Alright. Terastallization, go! Destroy the enemies before us! You fool, you don't stand a chance! Although it's not great. I do get same type of attack bonus damage with Meteor Mash, but I would get more damage off if I did Aura Sphere. So let's try Aura Sphere next. I didn't get too many workups off, but hopefully this will help. We're getting the shield down to a good level. Okay. Last resort again. Alright, we just need one more. What does Meteor Mash even do? Might boost. Let's just go Aura Sphere. We'll just do Aura Sphere. It's not that big a deal. It's not that complicated. Come on, dude. Stop healing yourself. Stop healing yourself. Stop healing yourself. There we go. One more Aura Sphere. Hopefully, we'll do the job here. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Shield down. Good stuff. Yeah, you can heal yourself as much as you want, ma'am, but the shield's gone. Alright. Now we're going to go back to Meteor Mash. Because it's still doing more damage than Aura Sphere. And now attack's gone up. What do you mean broke its stance? God, this game sometimes it's just some bullshit, I swear. Whatever, man. For those of you guys in the chat, do you guys play Pokemon all that much? Like, I'm a fairly big super fan myself. I've been playing this game. One of my first memories is me playing like a little Burger King toy of Pokemon. But I know some folks aren't into Pokemon because it's fairly complex to get into. Like the type mashup chart alone is very staggeringly difficult to memorize. Not even getting to like the Pokemon themselves and their typings. I could understand like a lot of people don't get into Pokemon for that reason. Like the best time to get into Pokemon was like 30 years ago. The second best time is right now. Like I don't even know what I would recommend to a person who wanted to start with Pokemon. Like Pokemon Go is good because it's got like nearly all the Pokemon in it. You can do it on your own time. Catch as frequently as you like. It turns you to explore your local area and things like that. And it's fairly like pick up and do when you want. Like I'm trying to get my little brother into it, but I can understand if he doesn't want to do it. It's fun for me and my mom. We do lots of fun stuff with it. We catch shiny Pokemon, strong Pokemon, cute Pokemon, cool Pokemon, but Pokemon isn't his thing. I want to respect that it's not his thing, but I still want him to join us, like regardless, if he if he can. God, sorry, I'm in my throat. I'd love it if he could, but I don't understand if he can't. Although still at some point I gotta go take his phone and just download it for him, since I don't know if he could do it on his own. I'm usually the type of person in my family. We have like an uncle. I have like on my mom's side, she has my uncle and her aunt and the aunt. So her brother and her sister. And before I came along and like was actually sentient and a person, like he was the tech guy. He works in like satellite industry, has contracts for NASA. Don't ask, I can't tell you anything. He doesn't share that much with us. Anyway. But yeah, he was a smarty pants in the family before I came around. He still is the smarty pants, kinda. He just kind of realized if he just shuts his mouth and lets his nephew do all the work, then he doesn't have to answer calls from his mom. He doesn't have to answer calls from the relatives. He doesn't have to answer all these dumb tech questions. So yeah, I'm the idiot who couldn't shut his mouth, and now has to answer all the tech questions. Which reminds me, I have to talk to my mom and see if I have to get back to my grandma, because she's been having some cell phone troubles recently. Speaking of tech troubles, God, look at those textures. Take a look at that mountain. It looks like it was made from clay, and not in a good way. Like I don't even know if you guys can tell, but my frames are going just dummy stupid. Like the Switch 2 is going to be a blessing for every Pokemon trainer out there, because this shit is just god awful. It is just insanely dumb and stupid, and I hate it. But like, oh well, man. Alright. We're going to do one last Blissey Raid just for the candies. And then we'll go grind some stuff in Blueberry Academy where my Oshi Carmine is. It's a fairy type Pokemon, so we're going to change up. Either Protagonist would be good here with Meteor Mash, or Gold Star. Let me see what Gold Star has. Okay, good Terra type Steel. And Iron Tail. Okay. I think we'll do Gold Star this time, just because I like Goodra. Goodra is very silly and cute, and I love them very much. Alright, we'll challenge alone. And we'll go ahead and going to get to this. Get to it, get stupid, get started, get started, get started. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I learned a little tidbit. That song, I think it's called Get Started or whatever it is. Or Get This Party Started. Apparently, they originally wanted to use the R word. Get arted. I'm not going to say the word out loud because it's very rude and disrespectful. I don't like it. But apparently they wanted to use that in their song, but they couldn't do that because of censors and whatnot, so they went, Get It Started. They did that instead. Which I honestly think is the better call anyway. Okay, let's try. This isn't going to be very effective. Boy, we got poison too, I forgot. Ooh, we're going to have an easy time, I think, here. Well, let's see, though. Oh. Or even what was it I'm talking about? Like that one song choices. Let's try Sludge Wave. It doesn't affect everybody, does it? Oh, God, it affects everybody. Okay, we're not using Sludge Wave. We're not using Sludge Wave, but it's been poisoned, so that's good. Okay, let's try sticking to Iron Tail. In this case, Goldstar's Iron Tail is this big old shell. Okay. Please heal my friends. I damaged them unnecessarily. Please heal them. Alright. Let's see. We don't have enough attacks in to get Terastallization. With this next one, I think we do, though. Alright, heal pulsing. Alright. I gotta wonder, on that little globe, is that Alaska? It looks like the Bering Straits Peninsula being shown. Oh, God! I forgot to do terastallization. Crap. And Blissey avoided it anyway, so. I don't even know if that's supposed to be like a real map or anything. But that little, like, landmass on the map looked like it was Alaska. Okay, here we go. Terastallize. Prepare yourselves, pitiful worms, for my Pokemon's about to terastallize into the Steel type. Your pathetic fairy moves now have no effect on me. And your Ice-type moves will no longer have any bonuses. Pathetic imbeciles. Suffer mine wrath. Oh, God, that's actually pretty big. That's good. Alright. Well, the poisoning's gone. Oh, does Softball actually heal status effects? That's pretty good. Like I was saying before, Blissey and the Chansey line are just completely, like, heal-centric, like, healing up damage focused. There we go. So they can be kind of a bitch to fight if you don't have enough, like, damaging moves. They have, like, a high HP pool, too, so it's hard. Like, there's even a meme of, like, in the 4th generation of Pokemon, like, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, things like that. Oh, God, no candies? No candies? Just shards. Oh, man. Oh, well. There's, like, a meme of, like, some dude using, like, a one-hit KO move on Blissey. Like, it hits. And then you have to wait for, like, 20 seconds. As the HP, the massive HP on the Blissey, slowly, mind you, but surely ticks down. Which I think is absolutely hilarious. Because I had to go through that crap, too. But I never really realized how, like, bad the other folks had it. Alright, we're going to add in our old buddies, Rex Regum, which I believe stands for King of Kings. Because he is a very regal sneaky boy. And actually, for those of you who are like France fans, if you look closely at Rex Regum, they do have like design features and elements of like hold on. Is my mouse showing up? Yeah, they have features that like are very reminiscent of France. Because if you look closely, like here with this little like flower symbol with the petals upturned like this, the straight middle part, it does resemble the fleur-de-lis of like Parisian and French noble families and things like that. It also has like the upturned collars of like noble like jackets and outfits, the hard staring eyes of like a stern military commander, and like paler inside skins. Like that also reminds me of like French nobles in the past who used white powder to make themselves look paler, though to me it makes them look like clowns. But yeah, I finally found that interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. We're not doing that. Okay, we got all our buddies. We're going to Blueberry Academy. Wait, that's the Pokedex! Okay, this one should be straight to Blueberry Academy. Okay. Yep. All right. Do we want to go to the... Yeah, we should go straight in. Why not? Why the hell not? But I'm going to start over... Oh, actually... We'll start here and we'll do some quests. We shall do some questing, yeah? ist sehr gut. I don't know how many quests I'm gonna need done. I don't even remember which button specifically does the questing. I think it's one like the little arrow pad things. We'll see. And for you guys watching who are like on a time schedule, I'm probably gonna stop streaming by like an hour's time. I want to at least get to 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel the call of nature, to put it nicely, but I want to stick around a little bit. Okay, we want to hatch an egg, take a photo in the coastal biome, TM making, and terrestrialize to defeat something. Okay. Can we do that here? No. So first we want to go... let's get an egg out. Hold on. That's actually what I needed to do. Okay. We're going to put Wicked... oh, God. Check the boxes. Where are the eggs? Where are the eggs? Where are they? Where are the drugs going? Okay, here we go. Here's the egg. And we're going to go into the coastal biome, right? All right. Yeah, for those who don't know, this is like a special Pokemon sanctuary with like 4 different biomes in it. 1 Arctic area, 1 savanna area, 1 mountain area, and 1 beach area. We got to go to the beach area, take a picture with our phone camera to achieve this little quest. But while I am driving, we can hopefully get some steps in and hatch this egg Pokemon. Where are the drugs going? Who put you up to this? Where is she? Swear to me. Oh god, the Dark Knight. I don't even want to think about how old the Dark Knight is now. I think I was watching like the Dark Knight when I was in like middle school, high school. That is like so long ago. Hello, Chansey. How high level are you? 67. Could I beat you? Let me try 1 Swords Dance, and we'll see if I can't do it. Last Resort, you kidding me? Girl? Y'all need to chill. Like, goddamn. Last Resort's when you got no moves left. I'll try 1 more. Double Edge. That doesn't work on me. Goodness, what a noob. You don't know how this game is played. You're such a noob. All right, Bitter Blade, let's go. Let's see if we can do it. Chansey, not even as a Blissey yet, Chansey does have a high health pool, so it might be a bit hard to take this one down. Might take an effort. But thankfully, Bitter Blade has health stealing effects, so if this turns into a slog, I think... what's it called? Oh, God. I also forgot that now lets it use the move on me. Whatever, I need to do this anyway. Bitter Blade. Thy wretched souls of the living, be gone! Conduct thyselves accordingly in the land of the dead. Fare thee well. There we go. Alright, that's 1 down. Okay. 10 Pokemon for auto battles. Let's head into coastal biome first, and then we'll worry about the auto battling. I also want to see if I can do the feature where you can actually take control of the Pokemon and move them like you're the Pokemon yourself. I also don't even remember how to use the camera. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Where's the thingy? Give me the thingy. Pechabera. It looks like a butt. But also it's a peach, which also looks kind of like a butt. Which also I didn't notice this, but if you look at a heart, apparently it's actually just an upside down butt shape. Like where the 2 curves meet is just like a butt. Because, you know, heart's supposed to symbolize like human... oh god. What do you mean I can't use it right now? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Synchro Machine. With this, I shall gain the powers of my Pokemon. Our souls have switched places, and now my dastardly deeds will be done in Pokemon form. How delightful, how devious, how tricksy. Alright, we just need to defeat 10 of these guys. It'll update my quest when we're done doing that. Alright, hello, Zangoose. Hello, Chikorita. I'm definitely picking you when I do my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. And speaking of that, by the way, I know some of you guys might have been looking forward to me doing that. Again, I'm a bit tight on my budget. So, without the necessary funds, I'm probably not going to be able to buy a Switch 2. If I can't buy a Switch 2, then Legends ZA is going to run really bad on my old Switch 1. Long story short, I'm not going to be able to do a ZA playthrough until I get proper equipment. So, we're not doing it. Everyone's probably going to be doing it as soon as they get ZA downloaded. Unfortunately, I can't. It stinks. It sucks. I know, but it simply is what it is. Okay. All right. Pictures. Hello, madam. All right. Stay there. Hold still. 3, 2, 1. Perfection. Alright, 10 more via auto battles. Let's try and get this egg cracked first. We'll head back into the savannah area just because I want Ceruledge to have an easy time fighting guys. I don't really want him getting challenged. Because if he gets challenged and he gets like a bad type matchup, he's probably going to have to get like defeated. Now I have to heal him up, and I'm not trying to do that right now. God, even like my game now is still chugging. It is absolutely insane. Okay. Let's throw him out. Go, Ceruledge. Cut down thy foes in a blaze of hatred. Power and shrivel the weak, defenseless, cute creatures. For the ghost of vengeance and the villain of discord is here to destroy you all. Can I take on this Pyroar? Good shit, buddy. Good stuff. Alright, try and avoid the Rowlets. Since the starter Pokemon doing this stuff don't really get much in the way of rewards, we want to go for like the generic Pokemon out here. Okay, here you go. Hey, brava! I challenge thee! Okay. You want to catch a fighting type? I can try. I don't know if I want to do that quest, though. Pokemon in flight, TM, fighting type egg. If there's any Vibravas around again, I could try taking a picture of those, though I haven't seen any in a bit. Oh, there's one. No, that's a Stantler. Let me talk to this student first, and then we can see if there's any flying dudes around these parts. Oh, that's a guy, I think. Whatever. Don't care, don't care. Where are you flying types? Why is it when I need a flying guy, I can't find them? Also, that deerling falling down, just going to sleep was very cute. It's very adorable. I do feel like half bad about like knocking out certain Pokemon like that, but it is what it is. Alright, good Rabo, hold still. There you are. Perfection. Alright, pick up 10 random pieces of trash on the ground. Alright. Don't litter. There's one piece. Oh. And also, I don't know if you guys are fans of the Lion King. There's a little like Lion King Easter egg in this game. It's not a very hidden one, so it's not the greatest Easter egg. But if you look at that rock over there, that's like a little in-game representation of Pride Rock. Like, let me like go even closer, because there's like an even cooler Easter egg. Let me hold up here. Hello, Magmar. Whoa, you found a mass outbreak of wild Magby. If you look at it from this angle, it's even more obviously Pride Rock, which is pretty cool. But if you go all the way to the tippy top, give me a sec. Hello, Deerling. You find... Oh. Oh, there it is, Pyroar. If you go all the way to the top, there's a lion waiting. Like, it's not called Simba, Nala, or anything like that. But I think that's really cool. There's a lion waiting up here. It's pretty neato, and it does sound like a lion, too. It's very neato, in my opinion. I like this a lot. It's a very cute detail. Let me see if I can give you like a frontal shot of it. Like for those of you who are big Lion King fans. Hold up. Yeah, there he is. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, there he is. Big lion. It's really cool. In this game, they've got lions for a bunch of different things. This lion is like a fire type lion. It's got like a mane, like the Japanese symbol for fire, the kanji for it. But he's very cat-like. It's very cool. All right, we're going to leave him alone. I could try and challenge him and fight him, but we're going to just leave him be. We're still trying to find things on the ground to pick up. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're still trying to run around and catch, get this egg hatched. Let's see. Okay, here's something. You want to look for like the sandy areas or the areas like less colored grass. Because if you got like thick leaves of grass and things like that, it's harder to find items. Let's see. I love these little baby trap pinches. Like, I love Flygon very much. I'm very much hoping. I heard that they're going to bring back a Mega Evolutions in Legend ZA. I really hope Flygon gets a Mega Evolution. From what I heard, they were actually planned to get a Mega Evolution, but they didn't have time in like development, and they had to cut it. So I'm really hoping this game gets some Mega Evolution. All right, we're just going to use Bitter Blade and snatch some HP off this Rowlet. There we go. Dankeschön, mein Freund. Und jetzt auf Wiedersehen. There we go. Did I get all the health? I got nearly all my health. I need like 5 more HP, but that's fine. We can deal with it. All right, now the next one is just travel 500 yards. Just drive. Shut up and drive, drive, drive. Shut up and drive. And I loved Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know like how you guys feel about like Disney Pixar movies. Like, Wreck-It Ralph was made for me, I feel like. Like just all the video game references, the appreciation for gamers and things like that. Like all the imagery and stuff in it. I really like Wreck-It Ralph. Like I think my mom was most impressed. We all went to see it as like a family. This is a Disney Pixar thing. Went to see it together, and there's like a bit where he's like, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Oh, here we go. And like me and like the guy she was dating at the time was like, oh, the Konami code. And we both said the exact same time. So she's like, oh my God, in stereo. I got like that little reference in stereo. I thought that was kind of cute. Oh God, we're picking up things again? Jesus. Okay. Don't know what color Magma is supposed to be. I don't know if all these are shinies or not shinies, but let me try picking some stuff up. Do I still have this egg in my inventory? Yeah, I do. Why isn't it hatching yet? Jesus, this guy is a late bloomer, I think. All right, berries, berries, berries. I love me some berries. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. The egg hatch thing. Ain't that wonderful? And in case Ghosty Goth Boy's in the chat, which I'm pretty sure he or she is not, this is how you patch an egg. You just drive around with it in your inventory. Yeah, it's a Beldum, because I was looking for shiny Beldums back in the day. This was before the Beldum Community Day was announced, so I was really kind of focused on this. Okay, there we go. Big quest done. All right. So let's put this Beldum back, and we can get Wicked back. Oh, it's Alphaba! Alphaba. Why can't you just stay calm for once? Instead of flying off the handle. I know you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you've hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. I had to remember that song to remember her name. Like, I even followed like what I don't know if I told you guys this before, but what I like to do on Twitter is I like to follow a lot of artists. And there's this one artist who does like Yuri drawings, like rather spicy drawings of Alphaba and Glenda from Wicked. And I don't know why I couldn't remember her name, because I could see the imagery of like them doing sexy Yuri things, but like I don't know why I couldn't remember Alphaba's name. It's weird. Anyway, catch a fighting type, make a TM, terrestrialize. Let's do like most of these. We'll go and do some gacha stuff in the club room, and then we'll probably like finish for today. Let's go. I said first. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember Gargura. She graduated like a couple months ago. But I remember she had like one meme where someone like gave her a super chat donation, and their literal name was "My dog died. Let's go." Like that's a very sad thing to like hope for. I'm assuming it was a meme because like that's a very just sad thing to like say in general. Like my dog died. Let's go. I know there's like that one meme with that like male. I'm assuming here. I am assuming. It's not good to assume, but I am assuming that that guy was a male model. And he was doing some like posing and some model work. And the meme is like some guy approaches him and is like, hey Kevin, your dog just died. Not a blink, not a tear, not a single look in his direction, just keeps on modeling. Like, on the one hand, that's exceptionally fucking hilarious. Like, the tonal shift of like, this dude just doing some modeling work looking sexy. I'm sexy and I know it. And this dude's like, hey Kevin, your dog just died. And like, most people like be like, oh my fucking god, what are you for real? What happened? When did this happen? How? What? Like, it might be like, I mean, start crying, getting upset, like even like putting a pause to, like the camera shoot. But he's like, doesn't even acknowledge it happens. That's absolutely awful, but also hilarious at the exact same time. The internet's a wonderful and absolutely psychotic place, in my opinion. All right, we're going to the polar zone, which I wish my local environment was like, but unfortunately summer's here, so there's no snow to be found. All right, terrestrialize, fighting type, TM. Well, actually, wait, I can make a TM here. Hold on. What am I doing? There's a machine in here for TM making. All right. Let's see. This is the technical machine. What service are you in need of today, trainer? I would like a TM made. Just something. Literally anything. Let's go for Ice Fang, because why the hell not? Not particularly interested in just having TMs. I don't want anything to learn it. Yeah, there we go. Is there anything else I can help with today? Destroy all humans. Wait, what? What was that? Nothing. Okay, let's see. We got the TM made. Take a picture, terrestrialize, and what was that? Take a photo of a wild ice-type Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going in this area. I don't know if we're going to find one flying. We'll definitely find an ice-type. I don't know if Dugong and Seal are ice-types. So let's go further up the mountain. Oh, that's a flying one. Technically. I know it's just floating off the ground. But this one is technically flying according to the BB school. Another TM? No. We're going to go for an ice type. We're going to go to the club room, do some gacha, and then we're going to quit for today. Again, it's not quite the 3 hours I envisioned before, but nature's calling, and she's getting rather loud at the door. So let's see what ice types we can find. I can hold it off for now. I'm not like in any health worries or at all. But like, oh boy, oh boy. There was a seal on the other side, I think. We don't want the seal. The seal I know is water type. I'm pretty sure. I did play fire. I did play Fire Red, Leaf Green. I didn't play the original Pokemon games because when those come out, I was a newborn baby. I literally just come out of my mom. So there was no way I could have played those. Terrestrialize. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I choose the bigger one. Here we go. Here we go. We're just going to go straight up. Terrestrialize. Bitter Blade. I ain't going to sugarcoat it, bro. Taste the fiery blades of vengeance. Cerule Edge, the Phantom Menace. Alright, here we go. It's not going to be super effective, but it's going to get same type attack bonus and Terra type bonus. And that's enough, it seems, which is good. All right. That's enough for now. Swimming. God damn it. We can do that right now, real quick. Jesus Christ. All right, we got Piplup. Hello, little guy. Oh, you're such a cutie patootie. Sneak up. Yeah. No, okay. We are going to go head to the club room. We're going to go relax with Carmine and her little brother. Okay. We'll do some gacha stuff. I want to keep most of my BP points for inviting guests over. Once I invite enough guests and get all that good stuff, I can get the secret boss, who's actually just the director of this academy, which I didn't really realize before. But it's fairly obvious, I think. Okay, where do I want to go? I want to go to the League Club Room. We'll go here for a bit. I don't remember how many BP points I have. Let me take a look real quick after this loading screen ends. Carmine, my love, are you still here? My love is gone. Oh, what shall I do without her? That's all right. She's just doing all this stuff. 7:15. We'll do like a couple. All right. I would. And let's do it quickly, please, because nature is still calling. We'll do 2 and then be done. Because, wow, oh, God, I really need to go. All right, here we go. Turn the handle. All right, looks like a silver. Not great, but it's better than bronze. All right, what do we get, boss? Okay, Zinks, Pearl. Ooh, Pearl's good for money. Not bad, okay. Some of this is good. All right. Yeah, one more and I think we'll be done for today. It's a shame I couldn't make it to 3 hours, but we're trying. Like I was telling to this one person I followed on Twitter, I'm mostly just trying to cut my teeth, trying to learn, trying to get better. For now, this is as far as I can go, just because there's things holding me back. Okay, Metronome, Lucky Egg, that's fine. Big Nugget's good. Comet Shard's good, too. All right, all right. We got good stuff. We got good rewards. All right, all right, all right. We're going to stop there. All right, Dankeschön, Fraulein. Du bist sehr schön. Okay, we're going to save. All right, and we're going to close the game like that. I'm going to go ahead and go into sleep mode. And now I'm going to just close Elgato. We'll go here. All right, thank you guys very much for showing up to my stream. For those of you who don't know, my name is Nullius Verba. I'm an independent male VTuber. I like to play games like Pokémon, Hollow Knight, Hades, Civilization, and other such things. I also like to react to videos, make tier lists sometimes, and do other things. I've got a very nice voice. I'm very independent. So if you guys like me, you can do the following. If you are watching this right now on Twitch, which is the only place I'm live, don't look on YouTube. If you watch me live on Twitch, you can go ahead and hit the blue, purple, and white heart button to follow me like Ghosty Golf Boy did. And you can get live. If you are watching this in the future on YouTube, one of my VODs, you can hit the subscribe button to let you know when I put out next videos. Also on YouTube, commenting, liking, and sharing videos is also appreciated. If you want to follow me on social media, hold on a second. Here we are. You can find me on Blue Sky, Nullius Verba, Nullius_Verba VT, with this little emoji for my Oshi mark. You can find me through this little this moon picture. I will also put this on my YouTube thumbnails to make it a little bit easier to find me. You can also find me here on X, Nullius_Verba VT, same little profile picture. Follow me on any of these social media sites. Will get you notifications on when I am streaming next. What I usually like to do is go live, and then I'll put out notifications that I'm going live on these streaming sites. Like you can see one for Twitter here. Here's one for Blue Sky, and I also have one here on YouTube. So that'll be it for today. Thank you very much for showing up. I've been Nullius Verba. I hope you guys have a good day, morning, day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I don't know if I'll have a stream tomorrow. Check me on social media if you want to be sure about it. But for now, thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Love you all. Peace.